Everybody, out here smoking a little bit of McBaron's Navy Flake in the custom built, the one that I nicknamed the Shillelagh because I don't know, to me it just looks like a shillelagh. This one's really good for smoking Virginias. I don't know why, it just seems that good plain Virginia just tastes really good out of this. Don't really, I don't know, I don't have an agenda for this video. Just haven't checked in for a while, so I figured figured what the hell, make a video. Wearing my jacket. It's a replica A2 bomber jacket because it's a little chilly out here. About 40 degrees, which isn't really cold, but there's just enough of a chill that makes me want to wear a little something extra. I really like this Navy Flake. But oh, one thing I did want to do a little bit of show and tell. I got this a few weeks back. It's a leather tobacco pouch, it's got the surgical rubber lining, but it's an actual leather pouch. Because I've been wanting a drawstring tobacco pouch for a long time. And say I might be getting a Luna pipe from Luna Pipes, the 10-inch Strider style. So I was cool, kind of old-timey pipe with a cool old-timey tobacco bag. I think that's just really cool. I haven't really used it yet because I really haven't gone anywhere where I would take tobacco with me. But if I ever do an overnight somewhere, I'll pack some with me. Probably. I think I'm just going to use, in keeping with the old-timiness idea of it, I'm probably just going to load it with plain Virginia. Probably some Navy Flake, unless I can get my hands on some full Virginia Flake, which I know a place in Nashville where I can actually get some of that. But one of the things that I'm gearing up toward another batch of Mead. I've made 2 batches so far. The first batch turned out wonderful. The recipe I followed was the Sir Michael of York recipe, which yields about a gallon. And then the second batch I made, I played with the recipe. For one thing, I wanted to make 2 gallons, not just 1. So, which 2 gallons got me probably 15 or 16 bottles. But the only problem was I wanted to see if I could see the thing with Mead. The more honey you use per gallon, the more it's going to be. The more still it's going to be. It's going to be a little bit more like wine. If you use less honey, it'll be fizzier. So I'm more of a beer guy than a wine guy, so I figured that'd be interesting to take a look at. But it basically, it doesn't make it. My error was in thinking that it would make it frothier, and it doesn't. It makes it fizzier, so it's a little bit more like champagne. So, but I used only a pound of honey per gallon this last time. Unfortunately, I did not change the amount of lemon that I used, so this mead turned out almost a little sour. I mean, just the lemon was too strong. So this next batch, though, I'm going to use more honey per gallon again, because I don't know, some of the people that I let try it complained it was too sweet, but I liked it a lot. I didn't think it was too sweet at all. But one thing that I want to do is I want to make a blackberry mead. So I'm kind of toying around. Maybe if I boiled the honey separately, and then maybe used maybe brewed up all the spices and the blackberry separately, more as a tea, and then added in after the honey's been boiled. I don't know. I'm kind of toying back and forth. I'd really like to try some blackberry and juniper berry mead, but I can't get juniper berry locally, so probably going to wait until I feel a little bit more comfortable about, finding a supply for it. But so what I would like to try is, on the next batch of mead, a little more honey, some, I don't know, probably some blackberry preserves or something, and then just put that in like a cheesecloth or a tea bag or something like that, or maybe just dump it in there. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to figure it out, but then throw in some really cinnamon and nutmeg, a little maybe a little clove. I'm gonna stay away from ginger though, because ginger and clove are really easy to put in too much. So I still don't know. I'm not touching the ginger, but might throw in a little clove, and I want to find some cardamom, but I can't find any. But yeah, and I guess technically that's going to be more of a metheglin or a melomel than an actual mead, but I don't really care. Another thing I'd like to get my hands on would be some Applejack, which I know technically, I mean, no one's really made Applejack commercially for a long time, because actual evaporative distillation is more, I guess, more economic, more efficient than freeze distillation, which you only get Applejack through freeze distillation. You make hard cider, you freeze it, you scoop the ice off, and the concentrated cider at the bottom is Applejack. If you use actual distillation, then it's apple brandy, not Applejack. So I got some from Laird's, but then I found out that their Applejack is no longer Applejack. It's 35% apple brandy, 65% neutral grain spirits. So I figured if I'm not getting the actual thing anyway, I'm just going to try some of their straight apple brandy and see how I like that. Because I think a liquor that tastes like apples would be interesting. But anyway, yeah. Running out of time. I guess I don't need an agenda to drone on and on. But anyway, y'all, have a good one and happy trails.